Hey, what's up guys, it is Saints Fan, and today I'm going to be doing another garage tour. You guys really do love these. I really want to thank you guys for the support. I haven't done one in about a month and a half, I think, something like that. So I figured I'd give you guys a little updated tour. I might do one more of these before next gen does come out, obviously because there's going to be new cars and stuff like that for next gen, so we'll have to wait and see and update our garage, and maybe there might be a DLC before then. But I haven't really asked for likes in a while. I kind of stopped doing that at the beginning of videos. But if you guys do enjoy this video, can we hit 2,500 likes? I haven't really done that in a while, so that'd be awesome if you guys can hit that. But getting that out the way, I'm going to show you guys my first garage right now. So this one is like the special car garage, or as you can see, we have all bikes on the right, and then on the left side we got some pretty unique cars. So I guess we'll start. We'll start from the bikes. I don't know. I can't decide. So the first one we have here, this one obviously is the baddie, and I do have a lot of bikes. This is the garage, I'll be honest. I really don't drive these cars too often. The bikes, all three of these are for stunts and racing. The baddie apparently is the best overall for stunting / racing. So that's why I have this, and it's in blue and yellow. And you guys know I like to give names to my cars. I don't have names for everything, but I have names for most of them. And this one we call the Charger. So there you have that one. Pretty neat. Oh, and then look, we got the, although it's kind of like upside down on this on the freaking bike, we got the crew logo right there representing. And then you guys know, you already know, we got the watermelon bike. Yeah, this is the Akuma. And look, I know watermelon isn't like pink and whatever, mint green or neon green, but still, I don't know. It's a funny bike. It's a funny name. So this one obviously is the fastest, I'm pretty sure, compared to the two. So I pretty much only use this for racing. And then moving on, we have the Ruffian. This one is the best stunting bike. This one's called the Vortex. Got the nice orange on it. That's definitely one of my favorite colors right now in the game, with the spiky looking rims down there. So I think this one's actually modded. It doesn't have like the faceplate. I think both this one and the Akuma are modded, if I remember correctly. I don't know. These have been in my garage for a while. And then obviously we have the trusty handy dandy bike. And look, people always hate. They're like, why do you keep the bike? It's just wasting space. It is. But that one time that I need a bike on Mount Chiliad or Chiliad, whatever, I can just call up my mechanic and have him deliver it. Plus I have insurance. I don't need to have it on the rack up there and drive it out and haul it in like a truck like that back there. So it makes my life so much easier if I ever do need a bike. So I think I'm actually going to be working on getting a modded bike so we can get a different color, because obviously gray is a little bit boring, but still, nonetheless, there's the bike. And then finally we have I think this is the Sovereign. Yeah, this is the matte black. Yeah, the matte black Sovereign. And the reason I love this is because it's got that logo. You can kind of see it, but it's got the logo on there, and it really looks nice. If you guys follow me on Twitter or the live streams, you know I've really been into Sons of Anarchy lately, and I know like it's an old show, whatever, it's ending this season, but look, I've been catching up, so I've had this fix for just motorcycles and stuff, so I decided to keep this, and obviously it's you know, a really nice looking bike just to cruise around in. So I don't really have a name for that one though, but that is it with the bikes. Now moving on, we have the Panto in pretty ridiculous colors here, yellow and lime green. I think we call this one the Sundrop. I don't know. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool just to drive around into. You know, this is like the fun car. You just take it around every now and then and have some fun with it. And then obviously we got the Dubsta, and like before you even put a comment saying white walls on the Dubsta, I don't care. I was just trying to make this look ridiculous as possible. But this one's called the Iron Man. And as you can tell, it's got the gold and the red. I really do like the color scheme. And I'll be honest, the reason I put the Lowrider rims is because I couldn't find any other rims that I actually like. Not saying I like these, but it's whatever. I mean, if you guys maybe you can suggest something, because white walls on anything besides Lowriders are like a cardinal sin, then I'm willing to hear your suggestions. But if not, then it'll just stay like that. Then we have the Hulk. Yes, this is the Hulk, and it's got that custom license plate though. Look at that. And this one I pretty much only have for, I mean, it holds 8 people, so that's definitely a plus to, well, all 3 of these cars right here. Obviously the Dubsta holds 6. I think that one's 6 as well, and this one's 8. So these are my, you know, if we're having a lot of people doing things, that's the car I'm going to use, or one of these cars is the one I'm going to use. And then obviously it's the green, so gonna name it the Hulk. This one, I changed up my Roosevelt. So I have actually a modded Roosevelt. As you can tell, it doesn't have the wheel on the side, doesn't have the trunk in the back. But other than that, I sort of like replicated, I think it was Al Capone's Roosevelt back in the day. So I don't know. I think we were gonna call this like the Capone, or I don't know. One of the names I liked actually for this car was the Godfather, but that really doesn't fit with, you know, Capone and all that stuff. But still, nonetheless, it's definitely a nice looking classic car. And then wrapping off this garage, this is my only. Well, I have the Kakat Classic you'll see in the other garage, but other than that, this is the only sort of like old time type of car. Obviously, not including the Roosevelt. And this is definitely one of my favorite muscle cars. I love the way the back is lowered. And I don't know if we're going to stick with this name, but we suggested the Candy Cane or something like that on live streams, so because of red and white. But nonetheless, it definitely looks sweet. I love that hood, the hood thing right there. So definitely one of my favorite lowriders, or one of my favorite muscle cars. But that wraps up this garage. I'm going to go ahead and head to the other garage and show you guys my exotic cars. But yeah, you know, I really do like these cars. Like I said, I don't drive them too often, but, you know, the times I do drive them, they are pretty fun. So I'm going to head to the other garage and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we are in my second garage, and this is the garage I pretty much use all the time. I would say most of the cars in this garage I do drive around in often. And obviously, like I said, it's my exotic sport and supercars. So there you go. We got some pretty nice paint jobs in here too. I don't think in the last one I did, the last garage tour, I had all of the modded paint jobs. I think I might have only had like 1 or 2. So we definitely have some new additions. But we'll go ahead and we'll start from the right. So this one is obviously the Entity. I think we called it the Batmobile back in the day because it was solid black, but I don't know, I put this lime green type of color on here, and I was gonna change it, but in the live stream everybody told me I should keep it. I don't have a name for it, so maybe you guys can suggest one. But this, I mean, look, Entity, this is my oldest car. I mean, I did have one of the adders, that's like my 5th adder that I'm on, but this Entity has been around from the beginning. Like, this is the original car. I have not sold, I have not rebought an Entity, so this got some some memories in it. So definitely, although it's a different color, it still is gonna be a keeper for the foreseeable future. And then moving on, obviously the adder. This one we call the Honey Badger. It's got the nice purple and gold LSU colors, and look, white walls again. Look, I want my adder to be ridiculous. You guys know we had the Money Mobile. You know, God rest its soul. We might bring that out of retirement one day if we get more, I guess, garage spots. But for now, it's you know, it's not around, and we had the money rims on that just to make it look ridiculous. So that's why I decided to put the white on there, or the white walls. So don't hate me, but still, obviously this is Saints Gold, that you know, the modded color. But this is definitely one of my favorite cars. Actually, these next 3, or you know, that one, the Zentorno, and that Zentorno are my favorites. And then we have 2 Zentorno. Well, we actually have 3 Zentornos. I'll get into that one in a second. But the first Zentorno we have here, this one's called the Venom, and obviously that is Venomous Red. By far one of my favorite colors in the game. The Zentorno is my favorite car. That's why I do have 2 of them. Like I said, I'll get into that one in a moment here. But red and white, it just looks amazing. So we have like, it's like the nighttime version and then the daytime version right there. And the stock wheels I absolutely love on this car, so that's why both of them have that. And then obviously this one, we call it the Hurricane. I don't know if you can tell inside, but the windows in this were actually modded. They're a modded green. I think you could really only tell it, you can sort of see a hint of green. You can tell it, you know, mainly in the daytime. But again, this one is, I think, shady orange. This one is like one of the first modded colors I ever did on Touch Up Tuesday. But this is, like I said before, my bike, by far one of my favorite colors. So that's why I use this Zentorno a lot. And then moving on, we have the Turismo. I don't really use this that often, mainly because it's freaking so low to the ground. You hit a curb that's like a centimeter high and you get stuck, so it's kind of annoying doing that, but I love this color. I think we decided in the live stream to call this one Mr. Freeze, even though we don't use it that often. But still, I love this color, the blue, the white. It definitely looks awesome on the not the Zentorno, the Turismo here. And again, it's sort of like the Entity. It's here just because it's a supercar, and I don't know, maybe I'll need it one day, but for now, those three are my main cars. Now, this spot right here, I have this Zentorno strictly for Touch Up Tuesday, and look, I know I haven't done that in the past couple weeks. If you guys watch Monday Mailbox, you know why, but regardless, I am looking to put another car here, and that's what I was hoping you guys can tell me in the comment section. I want a sports car. My first choice is I think it's the Obey 9F or the Cabrio. I don't know, one of those, it's the one that looks like the Audi R8. So, I don't know, let me know in the comment section what other sports cars you guys would like to see in my garage. So this spot's kind of open. I just got to sell that car, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I think this one has, oh shoot, I think this color, if you were wondering, is called Passion Fruit. It was in one of the last Touch Up Tuesdays, so if you want to check that out, you can do that. Moving on, we have the Massacro, and you guys already know, I've always said I like the Massacro without the spoiler. It looks so awesome. It just looks so, I like the simple look. I mean, I know I have the front hood with all the stuff there, but still, I definitely love this car. That is, I think it's the Rosy Red, I think we called it as a modded color, and this name for this car is called the Starburst. So yeah, we come up with some pretty creative names, but nonetheless, this is definitely my favorite sports car. Moving on, we have the Sultan, nice 4-door sports car, and this one I'm pretty sure is blue chrome, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I haven't touched this paint job in a while, but you gotta have the Sultan. Like, the Sultan is, at least for me, it's my favorite 4-door sports car, and whenever heists come out or whenever something that we need 4 people, like, this is my go-to car, just because handling's amazing, speed's good for it, so definitely the best car for multiple people. And then this spot is a work in progress. It was supposed to be, one of my friends modded in a Buffalo. This is a regular Buffalo, not the Franklin's Buffalo, but it didn't have the bumpers down there on the front, and then it didn't have them in the back. And what I was going to do, if you don't have the bumpers on them, it actually looks like the FIB Buffalo, like this police car. So I was going to put a police horn and pretend it's a police car. So this one and the Zentorno down there are the only ones that like aren't the finished products, but unfortunately I don't think there's a way to do single player to multiplayer that glitch anymore. So my friend is obviously waiting, and look, if you guys want to hate on that, the fact that I'm getting modded cars, go ahead, I don't care. I have fun in this game with modded cars. It's not hurting anybody. It's a Buffalo I've been having for like 10 years now, so pretty much since the start of the game. So look, it is what it is. I want a freaking police car. Since I can't have an actual police car, I want to make my own police car. So that's what that spot's for. And then finally, this one, I think I'm just gonna call it the Saintsmobile. I don't know. It's black and gold, obviously. We got carbon on the hood, and the one reason that is on the hood is because if I didn't, then that gold down there would actually be on the hood, and I don't really like that. But Cockhead Classic, it was one of the new DLC cars, so you have to buy it, obviously. And I don't know how long this will actually stay in this garage, simply because I don't really use it that often, and I don't race with Sports Classic. So maybe in the next DLC, if there's a really, really nice car, we'll have to replace it with this. But that is pretty much it with my garages. Hope you guys enjoyed. And actually, if you guys want to, you can take pictures of your garages and tweet them at me, because I'm definitely interested to see some of your guys' garages and see, what you guys got, because obviously you guys know what I got. We got some pretty sweet cars, at least in my opinion. Obviously, I love the modded colors, so that's why a lot of these are pretty awesome. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if we can hit that 2,500 like, that would be awesome. Go ahead and subscribe, obviously, for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy SAINTSFAN. I'm out. Peace.